drivers to your cars.
Oh my god, it worked, I think. Tell me if you can hear me. Good lord. No? What do you mean no? Oh, my volume does work. Come on, guys. I'm not muted. Don't mess with me like that. Anyways. Lap 38 laps here at Dega. We have competition caution is lap 8. River is on pole position here. There we go, green flag is out. Racing at Talladega. We have not raced at Talladega in, I don't know, years. It's been a long time. River leads him off into turn 1. That's Stevenson on the outside. And Jacob Woods. David Dawn cleans out the top 3. Behind him is the Guzman of, I believe that's Thompson. It is. And the baby on the outside. Thompson looking all the way down to the bottom. Comp is too early. Well, too bad. Jacob Woods is stuck 3 wide there. He gets pushed in the middle, but Stevenson gets pushed up top. They follow Woods. Led there by the baby. River is still out front here, but here's Thompson looking to make a move to the inside. Not a lot of help on the outside. Here is Thompson. Who's going to lead this lap? It is Thompson, but here comes the legendary Racing Remsen. Down. Oh, never mind. That's Samuel. That's not Racing Remsen anymore. R.I.P. Remsen. But here is Racing E. Samuel to the inside. He's going to cover up top. Try not to give that bottom lane some more slipstream. Yes, this is the Dega that goes like 3 million miles an hour. You can tell because they're going 220 into turn 3. They're doing 221 in the turns. But that's Samuel out front, followed by that Hoskra. And then 3 wide here, there was Connor Brown, last week's winner. And Rafa Hen is there on the bottom. Cody Hagan looking all the way to the bottom. Now 4 wide there for second. 4, yeah, it is lap 2. It's lap 2 and we're 4 wide. Oh, keep it out of the wall. Oh, he's in the wall. Damage there for Hoskar. That's not good for that Shell machine. That Shell Mercedes. Racing Remsen here is stuck on the outside as he gets past for the lead. That's the repo car of Dale Monte. Dale Monte has not been here for a while. Oh my god, Sam Bella's here. Sam, you have to tell me your Instagram. People want to sign you, but they can't find you on Instagram, Sam. I also can't find you on Instagram, Sam. I have reels to send you. And Sam, we have games to play, like Crusader Kings 2. But Dale Monte still out front, followed by DeBaby, Cannon Gage, and Tyler Stevenson. Behind him is the beautiful Black Mesa car of Dylan Martinez. I'm a big fan of that one. We have a small little pack gathering behind as Canigay take a peek for second. Unfortunately, Tubby Taylor has lost the draft. I know he's a really big favorite, so that's really unfortunate for him. We move back up here. We've got Blanco, Huskra, Levitt, Mannion, Brown, and River has lost the draft as well. That's not good. Woods has also lost it as well, but we have a stage in 3 more laps as we cross the line. Let's take a look at our Gourmet Gum fastest lap of the race. That's going to be Blanco in the 99. So good job, Blanco. Good job, Turtle. Sam, you can't be perma-banned from Instagram. There's got to be some way. The league used to be called NASCAR on Insta. You got to find a way. How do you get perma-banned from Instagram? They allow so much awful stuff. As we're 3 wide for the lead. Here come the Aston Martins of Cannon Cage and Dylan Martinez. I'm really happy to be back. I love doing this when it actually works. You know, it only took a lucky attempt number 4 to get NR 2003 working. 2 laps to go. Or is it 3 laps to go? 3 laps to go. Oh, there we go. Jumped right to the inside. You guys are probably wondering, how come the cars aren't just holding the bottom? Well, the main reason is the speeds, as we're 4 wide for the lead. The speeds, uh-oh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I stayed out of the wall. Good, good. The speeds in these cars are so fast. You can't keep it on the bottom one exit. It's just not possible. All right, Sam, you gotta find a way. You gotta find a way, Bell. We want you back in the league. You're our season 14 champion. We need you back. You're supposed to be defending your title, and who's that? No, that's Johnson. Duke Johnson and the Shin Hattie cars in the wall. They're nice and neat back here. They're probably just avoiding a wreck if one happens. Coming around to take 1 more lap in the stage. Who's it going to be? How's the stream quality for you guys now that I have better weather? It is storming. Oh, here comes Jay Gamble to the bottom of the racetrack. They're going to take 1 more lap to go, presented by Gourmet Gum. 3 wide for the lead. Jay Gamble leading that bottom line. If you're enjoying this racing here at Talladega and you're not doing too well this race, don't worry. We come back here again in the playoffs. But Jay Gamble is out front. No one to his inside so far. There's the comp. Coming around to the line. Can the baby mount or run? Nobody's organized behind him. It's going to be Jay Gamble winning the stage. Now let's hope they don't wreck under the pace car. Like he's doing. Don't do that. To Jay Gamble, your stage winner. That's going to take us to commercial.
Hi, I'm Tom Michaels, and I want to invite you to my new laundromat, White's Only Laundry. We specialize in only washing in white laundry, so your linens, socks, and undershirts will look...
Sorry, I forgot. It's been so long. This is actually going to take us to pit road. Now, everybody should be coming down. Here we go. Oh, you guys can also make pit boxes if you would like to do that as well. Paul, that is not true. You can't be a driver owner. Did he? Oh no, he's pitting up there. There we go. That's a good angle. Jay Gamble is going to be the first to lead him off, followed by the baby. So your top 3 stays the same. That's going to be Jacob Woods in 4th. Mikey, I believe, in 5th. Dale Monte in 6th. Racing Remsen's going to beat Rafa Hen out to the line for 7th. Hen in 8th. Tyler in 9th. Running out your top 10 is Jay Walker. So we'll be right back after these messages from your local station.
We imagine a future. And our imaginings horrify us. They won't fear it until they understand it. And they won't understand it until they've used it. Theory will take you only so far. I don't know if we can be trusted with such a weapon. But we have no choice.
Welcome back from the legendary Wappenheimer. Here we go, the green flag is out once again. Racing resumes, a good start for the baby on the outside. He is not quite clear. Gamble getting that run back on the inside. Thompson, welcome back, you're in a good spot, you're in 3rd. Oh, the 45 has an oil leak. Where is he? Wherever the 45 car is, he's got an oil leak. There he is back there. See him in that bright, newest yellow. There he is. He's got a problem. Watch for him to maybe come down pit road, but we're 3 wide for the lead. But this is Thompson out front. He's not going to be able to hold it, though. These cars have way too much horsepower. As Sherman's going to take us 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Carson Sherman on the bottom. Oh, they're 4 wide. Uh-oh. Thompson's out of the wall. Turn 2 is dangerous. They get back 3 wide. Good, good. We haven't seen him yet. Here comes Sonny Hayes. He's into 2nd in that Sonic car. Martinez leading that inside line. Steve's trying to get that outside line working. And that's the baby, trying to keep them all behind him in the 42. Jackson needs Layla back as a rival. There we go, as we said, there's that 45 making that stop. That's going to pretty much take them out of the race. Unless they get a yellow, and they get a yellow soon. These cars are doing 223 miles an hour. You know how NASCAR fans, specifically me, they're always like, hey, we need to add more horsepower and give them less downforce. Well, that's exactly what I did here. Give them more horsepower, less downforce. So we've got Bullhead out front in the 42 newest Toyota. Sonny Hayes looking outside. Here's Martinez looking to get under, but it's covered by the 42. Jay Gamble right behind your stage winner. Good move there by Martinez, taking the bottom. There's Gamble. Ooh, good block there by Martinez. That was brave. But he should get the lead here. Not a lot of help for the 43 on the outside. The 45 did ruin the pack. There's more cars back here than there are up here, though. So if y'all can get formed up. Uh-oh. Don't worry, River. He might get him back. He's going to get at least the inside line back. Oh, man. He's got to check up. And he's checking up the baby as well. That's Dale Monte and the baby getting checked up. Is NNA washed? I don't know. Look who's leading the field. It's Jay Gamble. And they just had Quan Short here in the 42 also lead for a little while. Still side by side. Martinez is hanging on this outside a little bit. Haven't seen that a lot, but it's not going to happen now that they're 4 wide. Uh-oh. Oh, Bullhead's in the wall. Oh, it keeps it out. Good driving there. Martinez and Gamble still side by side. They're really unorganized behind them. That's going to hurt Martinez more. He's going to fall back. Gamble's going to be clear for the lead as he slides up in front of Martinez. Back down to the bottom goes Gamble, still in command of this race. But we still have a while to go. We are just past halfway. Oh no, Martinez is in the wall. These cars have too much horsepower. He might be able to recover back with these guys. River said, hey, they lost the pack. Well, here they are, catching back up. Gamble still out front, leading this pack, though. Jacob Woods is still here. Oh, here comes Sonny Hayes on the bottom. He won in the F1 at Abu Dhabi. Oh, that was a pulled block there by the 43. But he blocked him off that time. Back down to the bottom. Jake Gamble has been in control of most of this race. Probably because they're 3 wide behind them. More people are on the bottom trying to get going. But you see they slide up like that. That's not good. And Dylan, don't leave the stream. I guess you can leave the stream. That's fair. But here comes Dale Monte looking to the inside of Gamble. Gamble with no help on the outside. Both of them with no help. But the momentum is on the bottom lane. Here comes the baby. He's going to fill the bottom. Gamble's going to be stuck on top. But Dale Monte and Seth Heyman is out front. Seth Heyman's team has never won a race in NR 2003 or Formula 1. In case you didn't know, Seth Heyman, first of all, is a team owner. He's got Dale Monte here. He also has... There he is. Cody... Nope, that's David Dawn. Here we go. He has Mikey in the 27. He's got Sonny Hayes in the 30. And Jay Walker here in the 29. So he's got those 4 cars. If you didn't know, Seth Heyman is also the team principal of McLaren in the F1 series. So if you want an F1 ride and want to ride with Seth Heyman, he can give you one. As his McLaren team is... They could use some more talent. But here comes Rafa Henn back to the inside. Rafa almost won at Pocono earlier. Didn't happen. Looks like it's not going to happen again. As here comes Cody Hagan. The man, the myth, the legend to the inside. Getting a good push there from Jacob Woods. "17 laps to go, I believe. We're getting near the last third of this race. Jacob Woods now to the inside. Jacob Woods, he won the first ever race of Gen 5 and the first ever race of Season 15. And he slides to block his teammate. That's going to open the door, for both of the newest cars. Sherman looked like he had a chance to... Oh, no, Sherman's a lap down. What's the 45 doing? Man, that is a year-old meme. By year-old, I mean 5 years old. No, Woods is in the wall. Uh-oh. That's going to make him check up. Ooh, Rafa really had to hit the brakes there. Good job keeping it off of each other. We've not had a wreck yet, and that's good. But River, he said he was out of the pack earlier. Look who's back, and look who is going to the lead. Oh, Jacob, I'm so sorry. I just saw you texted in chat. I'm about 1 minute in front of you guys. I did find out that one way I can improve the stream quality on your end is to, I don't know exactly what it's called, but slow down how fast I send it out to the internet. So, like, I can increase the amount of time in between what I see and what you see, but the quality has more time to be better, if that makes sense. Jacob, don't retire. Hi, Rafa. Big fan of Rafa Henn, by the way. I don't know if I've said that. I try to be as non-biased as I can, as I always do in this, but I'm a big fan of Rafa. If you say you're not a Rafa fan, that's a lie. Everybody's a Rafa fan. I don't know where he went, though. He's not in this lead pack. But here's Tyler Stevenson to the bottom. Tyler ordered a chicken parmesan, I believe. If you wanted a fun fact about him. 14 laps to go this time by. Something like that. There's Rafa leading this second pack. We got this big pack up here. We got Rafa and these guys back here. Then we have these guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, we went back green around like lap 10. So that's going to give us, assuming there's no cautions, 28 laps of fuel. But guys, here's the catch. These cars can only go about 18 to 20, depending on how you spread it out, about 18 to 20 laps on fuel. That means they're going to have to stop. But they won't have to stop for a long time, maybe just half a can of fuel, as there's Jake Gamble in the wall. And the 41. Probably due to these tires wearing out, they're losing the grip, and with this insane speed that they're at, that's not good for them. They're struggling on the handling of those race cars. But these cars will have to pit at some point, even if it's just for a splash and go. Oh, who's that coming down? Is that a green flag stop? It might be a green flag stop. There's two people coming in. I thought they almost hit each other. Just these two. It's just Woods and Johnson. So we'll see how that works out for him. Here's these guys back here. Oh, Tubby. World Championship threat. Tubby's coming down. Watch out for him. You know he's a threat because Turtle thinks that by not sending in a scheme and having no paint on the car will be lighter. Unfortunately, this is not F1. It doesn't really matter that much. So, it's not the coolest thing to look at. Back here, though, do we have more people coming down? Yes, we do. Here's a big group of people. And they are being led at the front by Racing Remsen. Behind them, Sonny Hayes, Cannon Gage, Dylan Martinez, Mikey. Yes, Mikey. Jay Gamble. Who is that? Joey Logano, DeBaby, and Connor Brown have all made their stops. Here's Paul Menard and Tyler, the other Tyler. Yep, they're racing around. They also still need schemes. So if you want skill points, help make a scheme for either Paul Menard or Shy Turtle, because I would like for them to have schemes, especially this car, because this car's sponsor, you might look at the number and say, oh look, the 12 car. This car is sponsored by Proper 12, my personal favorite. So I would really like to see this car get a paint scheme. And also the Turtle ones too, if you would not mind. As these cars go out, I believe these are your leaders. Yes, they are. Tyler and Dale Monte have stayed out. In my experience in NR 2003, as somebody who's done this for 15 seasons and over 5 years at this point, even though I had 1 year off just recently, typically you want to stay out as long as possible. What can typically happen is, during a pit cycle at the super speedways, you want to time your stop with the most amount of cars. So if you do that, like what Del Monte's doing, you'll see that nobody else is going with him. That's not good. But if you stay out as long as possible, like Tyler Stevenson is, see, there's Sherman behind. The more you stay out, the more people you're likely to pick up or stay with. Oh, what's happening to Tyler? Is he out of gas? Maybe you don't want to stay out. Is he out of? He might be out of fuel. I haven't seen this in multiple years in 2003. He's out of gas. The AI has ran out of gas. I've never seen this before. Uh-oh. I warn you guys, if he doesn't make it back to pit road, that's going to be a yellow. He's at 85 right now. He's out of gas. He's out of fuel. Is anybody else out of fuel? No, he came out of pit lane. I was just talking about how you want to stay out. I guess you don't want to stay out that much. Uh-oh. I think he should be able to make it back. Get off the racing line, though, Tyler. Is he good? I think he's going to make it. We're going to stay green here, I believe. Yep. And look at that. He's right at pit road speed, so he doesn't need to slow down. Alright, he's made it onto the pit lane. We're fine. Keep it green. That should give... I want to say these guys are the leaders? Yes, these guys should be the leaders. So River is going to come out on top with the lead as we have 10 laps to go. No, 9 laps to go. That's River in front. I've never seen a car run out of gas. Or if I have, it's only happened like one time ever in the like literal 200 races that I have broadcasted here. So a little tandem going here between Jay Walker and River. Behind them is Del Monte. He's going to fall back to this good group of cars here. You got Sonny Hayes, Cannon Gage, Cody Hagan, Carson Sherman. Carson Sherman. Oh, Sherman is not pit yet, remember. Let's see if he can make it on fuel. I doubt it. And E. Samuel's here, and Dylan Martinez might be able to catch him as well. Little small pack here between Rafa, Gamble, and Johnson. Back here, DeBaby, Mikey, Brown, and Hosra. There's Thompson. He got left out to dry. That's just how it shapes up in super speedway racing sometimes. And then you've got the unsponsored cars and Jacob Woods, who probably had to repair that vehicle a bit. And Stevenson, unfortunately, lost a lot of time staying out. Good thing he's not here. Did the 45 pit too early, though. We'll see. Let's look at the speed difference. They're doing 223. Yeah, they're doing about 2 to 3 miles an hour faster in this big pack versus our guys up here. So if these guys can stay single file, yep, here comes the 45 down. He saw what happened to Tyler. He's thinking, nope, that's not going to happen to me. So he comes right on down pit lane. That's going to give Sonny Hayes second spot. Or third. Rafa Hen currently holds the fastest lap of the race, sponsored by Gourmet Gum. Minor spelling mistake, Paul. That's River and Jay Walker. Big fan of both of these paint schemes. Brand new paint scheme for River, by the way. Really sticks out a lot more than the other one. I like it. You can also tell this one's a lot more difficult to make. I really like the schemes that look difficult to make. Just because if you do it right, it's really a cool thing to look at, like this one. This is a top 3 scheme in the league, the Peak car. I'm a big fan of this car. This one not so much, it's just kind of lines. But then the one behind it, the other Peak car, is also very good. Fantastic game, by the way. Uh-oh. Here comes Sherm. Sherman's doing the classic 3-stop strategy instead of the 2-stop. Unfortunately, it's not F1, so it's not really going to benefit him. Hopefully he doesn't slow up this pack up here. He's doing about 15 miles an hour slower. Let's see. They should catch him in the spot of the track where they should be able to go around with ease, unless you can't engage. Oh, look at him go up. Man, that was close. Maybe they'll pick him up, and they'll gain some time. So right now, go ahead and take a look at the gap. The gap is 1 second and 7 tenths is the gap between these guys. Here's Jacob Woods up here. He might give these guys a little tow, a little arrow tow. Give him a little bit of draft. Yep, Rivers. Oh, interesting move there by Walker. He's going to try to push the 21. He might try to use that to get around River. Interesting play, but the 21's definitely slower, or he at least was. River's not going to have enough to clear him, maybe? There, Walker thought differently now. He's looking to the high side. Maybe not. They've closed up only 1/10. That's not fast enough. We've got 3 or 4 laps to go. Oh, that's Tyler, not Jacob. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Tyler. Tyler's probably racing mad after his crew chief ran out of fuel. You can blame David Dawn for that one. Remember, we have pit strategy aggressiveness that you can edit. Oh, man, he's messing them up. It's not good. That backpack is certainly getting closer. Here they come. This is on board of Cody Hagan. Coming around to take 3 laps to go. 3 to go. Look at the amount of steam, but they're going to catch him in the turn. That's good for River and Walker. There's nowhere to go. Ooh, look at that. Walker tried to come down. Here looking to the inside. River looking down to block. Cody all the way down on that line. They are going to be 3 wide here for the lead. Still 3 wide, but through goes Hagan to the point. Through goes Hagan to the point. He's in front. Oh, but Seth, you spoke too soon. Here's Del Monte. But there's Cannon Gage as well. 3 wide. Coming around at 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go here. Not a lot of help on the bottom, though. See if Hagan can stick with him on the outside. There's more help up top. Hagan might be able to hold the position. He's drifting down. He's in front. He's clear. So there's Hagen out front, lap and a half. He's got Gage behind and Dale Monte. And there's Racing Remsen behind in third. Remsen looks to the bottom. Remsen to the inside. He's looking for second. But Cody Hagen is going to take the white flag. One more lap here around Talladega. It's an icon track in the NR 2003 League. We've gone here so much, so often. Samuel looking to the inside. Hagen's going to move up the track. That's going to give the inside line there to Samuel. Newest 1-2 on the bottom. Got the newest tandem on the bottom. Samuel and Sherman. Remember, Sherman's a lap down. He's helping out his teammate. Here's Samuel. He's going to move up top. Uh-oh, here comes Sonny Hayes on the bottom. What a block there by the 42. That's going to cover it. That's going to do it. Your winner is Samuel. Great racing there on that last lap. That's speedway racing at its finest. That was a pleasure to watch. I enjoyed this. That was nice. That was fun. No, Seth, this one's mine. But that was good to watch. That was fun. Samuel is your winner. Newest gets his first win in the Gen 5. Good points day for a lot of people who aren't normally up here, like Sonny Hayes. Those two cars are a lap down. Good result for Martinez. They needed that. Dale Monte as well, another good result. Jay Walker's always in the top 10. Cody Hagen still got the top 3, still not bad. Good start for Rafa. Good spot for Johnson coming back out of retirement. He was retired for like 4 years, now he's back. So that's going to do it here. That's the end. I want to take some photos. Y'all can take photos too if you want. I love this league when it, actually works. And then we could get like the winning move would be fun. See if there's one without the fence in the way. Would be nice. Because this was the winning push here from the 45. There we go. Beautiful. Took photos. Nice clean race. I enjoy a nice clean race. There's the standings. And that's going to do it here. I'll see you guys. We'll definitely do one more race this week. We've got to do F1 as well. So, yeah, Guzman, negative points for that. Although I love F1. What am I going to do? Yeah, I don't even know where we race next in NASCAR. What was this race? Was this race 5? We did Dover, Coda, and then was it Texas Pocono? Oh, hi, David. Actually, let me hang on. We are checking. Pocono, Dega. Oh, we got New Hampshire next. Oh, that's a pleasure. I love that track. That's going to be fun. So, stay tuned for that. We'll probably do a doubleheader with New Hampshire and the Mexico race. Be ready to tune in for round 2 of F1. I know not a lot of you guys like F1, but I personally love F1. I'd love it if you guys came and gave it a try. Plus, if you show up for other races of other series, it counts the same for skill points. So, if you show up to F1 and to this, even if you're not racing in F1, or we have 1 or 2 people racing F1, I think, who are not drivers here, you can do it the other way around. You can show up here and get skill for F1. So that's going to do it for us. I'll see you guys later in the week, most likely Thursday, by the way. Most likely Thursday is when we're going to do